Hey everyone, it's the 13th of December 2020, out in Dover, just up on one of the hills in Dover, with my son Edison. Edison, you say hello? And it's just another week in lockdown. Well, tier 3, which is essentially a lockdown because so much is closed. Of course, Edison probably doesn't understand it very well. That way doesn't really go anywhere, darling. Go on then. Do you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Go on then. Yeah? Daddy too? As you can tell. Just be careful, Edison. He's very, very defiant, he's very strong-willed, he's very adventurous, and he's absolutely brilliant. Edison, what's your name? Edison Millen. So it's fantastic, really. And he's quite happy, just adventuring and being outdoors. And that's all you can really do at the moment because the pubs are shut. You can't meet up with friends unless you're outside, but the weather being like it is, as you can see, it's pretty dire. It's certainly not for a very sustained period of time. Edison's found a little camp. US elections, as I can seem to mention every single time, still no clear outcome. I think there are some states where it's still in dispute. Yes, darling? So I best come and have a look in his camp. What have you got, darling?
I got a bigger stick.
You got a big stick?
Yeah. Daddy, can I have a stick?
Shall we go this way? Take your big stick with you. You got 2 big sticks. And it's Dover. You used to work here a few years ago. Fond memories of the place. Yeah? Edison wants to play here, so we'll do that for a second and keep the boy happy. Daddy, play with the stick?
Yeah.
So we played sticks for a little while there, which has been great. And just the other thing, which is obviously I keep mentioning in these videos, which is very important at the moment and relevant, is EU transition. Just starting to rain, unfortunately, so we'll start heading back to the car. It's raining, isn't it? And British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that it's going to be a no deal, or he's prepared for a no deal, and the negotiations have been going on. I don't know how successful they've been, not very much really. It's starting to rain a little bit heavier now, so we will need to maybe step it up, get some shelter. So we're, what, 2 weeks away from that, 2.5 weeks perhaps. We'll wait and see. Already there's talk of shops kind of stockpiling and supermarkets needing to do these type of things in case there is some kind of delays coming into the country because of it. So interesting, very interesting times. I think people's mental health is so important at the moment. Over Christmas, people being able to see people. You know, I talked before about last week about 3 families being able to meet up at Christmas. And as you can see, he's just really happy, just walking along with his stick like a proper hiker. But there's even some people who kind of like question whether that was the right decision to make because of the cases rising, all this sort of stuff. The vaccines kind of developed. I think the US has accepted the Pfizer vaccine as well now. Might be coming out to GPs kind of soon for those who are most vulnerable. So hopefully we might see the end of it. But even then we've seen questions of They're not sure whether it can stop you from having the virus or transmitting the virus. So it's still a lot of uncertainty. Go through the gate here. You come in? Okay, up we go. So I think if we just get to the top here. Amazing, obviously. It was earlier in the year when the lockdown was starting around March. I had him on my back, my rucksack. Just take my hand there. And now he's just a brave little adventurer. Very brave, adventurous, determined, and he's amazing. And now it's like rain, we're just going to head back to the car. Once we get to the top of this hill over here, hopefully within just kind of just down the hill in the cars there. So Edison, you say goodbye?
Bye.
Good boy. Okay, see you all soon.